Hi, this is FreeGeographyLessons. Today we are looking at coastal landforms, focusing on headlands, bays, cliffs, wave-cut platforms, caves, arches, stacks, stumps, and spits. In this lesson, we will cover how rock types lead to headlands and bays, how cliff and wave-cut platforms are formed, the sequence from caves to arches, stacks, and stumps, and how longshore drift creates spits. Keep in mind, in this video there is a lot to learn, so try watching this video a couple of times and you will understand it. The UK's coastline is shaped by both erosion and deposition, and different landforms are found depending on geology and wave processes. Coastlines are made of alternating bands of hard and soft rock. They erode at different speeds. As shown here, softer rock like clay erode quickly, forming bays. And as shown here, harder rock like chalk or limestone is more resistant and sticks out into the sea as headlands. Bays often have sandy beaches, while headlands are more exposed to waves. As shown here, a diagram of a discordant coastline makes this clear. Cliffs are formed when the sea erodes the base of the land by hydraulic action and abrasion. This creates a wave-cut notch at the base of the cliff. Over time, the notch enlarges until the cliff above becomes unstable and collapses. The cliff retreats inland, leaving behind a flat, rocky surface at the base called a wave-cut platform. As shown here, the sequence diagram of notch leads to its collapse. For retreat, and then the platform is essential. This is a sequence of erosion that often appears in exam questions. Caves are cracks in a headland are widened by hydraulic action and abrasion. Arch, which are continued erosion, which break through the headlands to form an arch. Stacks, which are the roof of the arch, collapse due to gravity and further erosion, leaving an isolated pillar of rock. And stump, which are over time, the stack is eroded further until only a small stump remains. A labeled diagram of this sequence is a must. As shown here, make sure you can reproduce it in an exam. A spit is a long, narrow ridge of sand or shingle that extends out into the sea, formed by longshore drift. This is where the coastline changes direction. Material is deposited in the sheltered area. Over time, the spit grows outwards. Sometimes the end curves inland due to wind or wave refraction, forming a hooked spit. Behind the spit, mudflats or salt marshes often form. As shown here, the longshore drift diagram with a spit growing at a river mouth is essential. So to recap, headlands and bays form due to differences in rock resistance. Cliff and wave-cut platforms form through undercutting and collapse. Waves, arches, stacks, and stumps form through a clear erosion sequence. Spits are formed by longshore drift, depositing material and a change in coastline direction. Now that you've learned about coastline landforms, you can explain how both erosion and deposition shape our coastlines. Try practicing by sketching the cave, arch, stack, stump sequence or a spit with longshore drift arrows. These diagrams often appear in exams.